Hello, fellow collectors. Today we're going to be talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Super 7, Krang, Android from Dimension X. So here we have the Super Cyborg, the X-ray action figure, Krang, and we see, yes, the Krang brain, the robot, and a couple of accessories. On the side here, we have a couple of data files. Here is the Krang Android. I'll lift it up so we can get a better look. Please pause to read. And here we can see some X-ray specs for that Android. On the back, we have this nice drawing of the Krang Android. The powder converter, megaphone, heart monitor, overdrive control, piston bellows, technodrome paneling, and it's 11 inches tall. So on the side we have the instructions panel, the set includes, and how to activate. So if I bring in my scale, turn it on, and then put it up there. Let's see, we've got 1 pound, 11 ounces. So let's get them off the scale and out of the box. Okay, now that we have it out of the box, we can go ahead and look at what we have here. Here we have this device. Looks like a radio, but could be something else. It's up to you to figure out what it is, right? So here we have a claw. Pretty nifty. And all these attached to the arm. So if you haven't guessed it yet, this is an electronic device. It sends electricity and things like that. So here we have the mace. And it is on a chain. Get some good rotation out of that. So here we have Krang. And Krang has movable arms. So we see those blue veins popping all around. See the little insert point. Now this is supposed to be round for the peg, but unfortunately it's not, so it looks like I'm going to have to do a little bit of correcting on this. So here we have the robot front. You'll notice it does not have any kind of cover here for the Krang, but it just simply snaps on the front of the Android. So if I bring in the Android, here we can see the legs of it. And this is pretty hollow, and this definitely goes back to the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles original robot. So here we have the legs that can rotate. No bend in the knees. As far as the legs go, yeah, you get that. So here we have the little area that Krang sits in. And if we look here, we have the little hamster that is used to power the device. Very hilarious. Here we have the arms of the robot. And you'll see they just pop off the hands to insert one of the myriad weapons that he might have. And they just simply rotate around on a peg hinge. Arms go up and down, head goes around. Now, Krang is, actually it is correct, it is just a half moon peg. So you just set it in there, take the robot and just put it on. just collapse this here on, and I'm seeing a little bit of gap, so just trying to push it all the way in there and get it all snapped in. The Krang popped out from his half moon peg, which is unfortunate. Just have to try to get him in there, popping that off again. So like I said, this goes back to the original toy from Playmates, just an updated design. That toy also did not have much as far as articulation or anything else. It was just basically a big old robot that you could pretend moved around. So yeah, I'm not seeing it behave right, so I'm trying just to get it all in there, and it just doesn't want to go all the way in. But there we go, finally got it snapped into place. So if we look at this big old guy, he is coming in really at 11 3/4 inches at the top here. So with these extra accessories that he has, it pretty much makes a nice little addition to your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shelf. So first we'll bring in the NECA Krang here. You can see the differences in sizes for these versions. This one only comes up to its chest. And if I go back in time, I bring in my original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Krang android, minus the antenna and the little glass, because, you know, age diminishes and you lose stuff. Unfortunate, but it is the way it is. So we see this is a nice updated version to your original. So if you don't have the original, you can get this version. It is a little steep because it is from Super7 and they like to upcharge everything. So if you're looking for this, shop around. I actually found a sale on Super7, was able to get this. So remember, shop around, like, subscribe, and keep